Hello everyone, my name is Robert and this is Organic by Nature, the show where every week I talk about different issues involving the environment. Last week a huge victory was made against the war on poaching. Lawmakers in Hong Kong have officially decided to ban the trade of ivory and are making it illegal by the year 2021. Hong Kong now joins the rest of China, which banned the trade of ivory from government-licensed carving factories and ivory retailers earlier this year after President Barack Obama and Chinese President Xi Jinping agreed to outlaw the buying and selling of ivory 2 years ago in 2016. And for those that aren't familiar with how Hong Kong operates, the previously British-occupied territory operates under a system called One Country, Two Systems rule, meaning they're still considered part of China, but Hong Kong is a separate political and economic system. And the reason this is so big and why so many people are so stoked on this is because Hong Kong is considered to be the world's largest consumer of ivory. It's an international hub of poaching activity due to a certain loophole in certain laws. And on top of that, China with Vietnam are two of the world's biggest buyers of ivory and other illegally poached animals. But now that the Chinese government have taken a political stance discouraging the sale of ivory, it will hopefully show the Chinese people that the ivory trade has just got to go. But what exactly is the ivory trade? Other than what sounds like another possible baby name for Kim and Kanye's kid, the ivory trade refers to the buying or selling of illegally poached elephants and rhinos for their tusks and horns, which is then carved into jewelry or bowls and used for pseudoscientific medical purposes. It's believed that drinking out of an ivory bowl or cup is thought to cure anything from acne to cancer. Also known as white gold, owning ivory is also seen as a social status. By wearing ivory jewelry or by having guests drink out of an ivory bowl or cup, it shows that you are successful, that you have made it to the upper class by projecting an illusion of wealth. I can only imagine what the guests must be thinking when they get handed an ivory cup to drink out of. It's gonna be one awkward dinner party. My, what a lovely home you have! And I must say, you grilled that dolphin perfectly. Now let me just wash it down with this glass of baby otter tears in my delightful ivory murder mug. But jokes aside, there's nothing funny about the murdering of animals for the simple sake of demonstrating success. It's estimated that poachers kill up to 100 elephants a day for the simple purpose of sawing off their tusks. And what's more, if you're buying ivory, you're supporting illegal crime syndicates. Much like drugs and weapons, ivory is trafficked the same way and usually by the same people. And because ivory is traded illegally, that money is being funneled back into the pockets of drug dealers and human traffickers. Africa has seen a surge of organized crime syndicates emerge over the past 20 years due to China's economic boom, resulting in a higher middle class. This means there are more people with more disposable income and a greater need to prove themselves amongst their peers. Now, Hong Kong's landslide vote to outlaw the sale of ivory is a huge step to help stop the killing of African elephants and rhinos. But there's still a long road ahead if we want to see an increase in African wildlife populations. One way you can help is to research and donate to organizations who have dedicated their lives to protecting Africa's most beautiful creatures. One such organization is the Global Conservation Force, an anti-poaching unit that started right here in Southern California and is stationed in South Africa to help fight back against poachers. And let me tell you, if poachers think they're tough as nails, then the Global Conservation Force are some badass hammers. These guys are legit. By educating the community about the importance of conservation and by patrolling wildlife preserves, the Global Conservation Force is going all out in an effort to give rhino and elephant populations a fighting chance for survival. And because they patrol entire wildlife preserves, they're not just protecting one type of species. Giraffes, elephants, rhinos, and pangolins, and many more fall under the protective umbrella of the GCF. It's like a buy one ranger, get a dozen protected animals special. So if you're like me and you want to see the stop of the ivory trade, it's our time to act. You can do so by not supporting anyone who sells ivory or partakes in big game hunting. Jimmy John's. Sorry, allergies. You can also support some of the amazing nonprofit organizations out there that are making a difference. Because just like how you're not you when you're hungry, rhinos aren't themselves when they're not horny. It's not too late for the elephant and rhino populations. They just need our help. So go on and get out of here and make a difference before the ASPCA music starts playing, we all start crying and get sad. Oh no, it's happening. Get out of here, Sarah Jessica Parker. Oh my God, it's hitting me in the feels. I must save. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you could do me a favor and like and subscribe below, that'd be super awesome. Also, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to put it down below as well. I'll also link to the Global Conservation Force's website. They're a super, super cool organization. Mike Veal, the founder, is actually a very good friend of mine. Every single penny that donates goes right into the foundation. He makes no money doing this. It's 100% rhino saved guarantee. Thank you guys so much, and go save some elephants. Yeah, don't wear ivory. Don't wear ivory. Save elephants.